Hey Capricorns, Amber here, Stephanie's Journey Tarot. Hope that you're very well. This is your August love reading. It is a how does he or she feel about me spread. Thank you for joining me. I'm also on Instagram daily, giving daily messages, and I'm also on Facebook weekly, and I give a love and general reading. That's 2 readings. I pull a card for every day of the week. So please do join me there. I also got a Teespring account called Persephone's Journey, and you can get all of my merchandise from there. I'm only using the term merchandise, that's what everyone uses, but ultimately it's just a collection of astrology illustrations that I have, and I have put on pretty mugs and cushions and things like that. I think you guys would really enjoy, and they're kind of really handy for like birthday presents and stuff. They're quite unique and cute little presents. So yeah, if you know someone that's a Leo and it's their birthday this month, they may appreciate a lovely Leo mug or cushion or towel or bag or a sticker. Even they've got stickers there, everything. So yeah, check it out. You probably will like it. So Capricorn, we're gonna look at how your partner feels about you and what you need to know with regards to your love relationships for August 2019. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, so we've got the Four of Cups. So are we focused on the past more than the present? It seems when it comes to love, are we missing someone? Is someone at a distance? Or are we so in love that we're not interested in anyone else? King of Cups, looks like we may be in love. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, are we in love with an earth sign, another earth sign maybe? The Devil card, is it a Capricorn? Okay, it's all over the reading. Okay, and the Queen of Swords is the outcome. So we have a sharp tongue coming towards the end of the month. Okay, so are you making some tough decisions? Are you possibly being defensive? Is someone trying to come in here that you're not interested in? And you're cutting them out once and for all. Maybe you see this person as someone who's quite difficult, that brings a lot of challenges, that you feel just brings obstacles into your life. Maybe they're very materialistic, or just basically come as a challenge to you when you're trying to contain your emotions here with the King of Cups. Because the King of Cups is known as someone who doesn't always put his heart on his sleeve and sometimes holds things back and doesn't always say a lot. The strong and silent type sometimes is the King of Cups. It's got a lot going on within but doesn't put it on the surface. But then the Queen of Swords can also be that energy of not opening up, being defensive. So yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles here, it looks like in the past there was some sort of brand new start, a new beginning, a new path that you've taken. Maybe this is for you. Maybe you've taken a path to be alone, or maybe you started a new kind of health regime, or you decided to get more healthy with regards to the choices in your love relationships, and you maybe want more practical, grounded, long-lasting connections now. And so therefore you may have decided to focus on your money and career and to build the kind of life to prepare you and to lay the groundwork for that kind of long-term relationship. And maybe currently no one's really come along that's really taking your fancy. And in fact, you may have an ideal from the past that no one seems to be able to match. And so therefore you're not accepting. But this cup is coming out of the cloud. So there may be quite a significant valuable offer that's coming to you. Someone that maybe truly does care. Could be heaven sent. It could be something that might be able to get you out of a rut if you feel that you've been in a rut. If you feel like no one's come along that's taking your fancy, you know, there's someone coming along, I think, that is worth taking interest in, or at least entertaining, to at least get to know them. You may see love as a bit of a trap. with the Devil card here. It is your card as well, so it could just be saying that you just intend to focus on yourself and no one else, and you know you're more focused on your career and developing yourself and self-development with the Devil card. Having fun, you know, enjoying your material, you know, things, and just having a good time, you know, and not worrying too much about things, just kind of letting loose and having fun. Um, yeah, and it kind of further confirms that kind of storyline, because we've got you with the Queen of Swords here, where you're like, no, I'm not taking any prisoners, I'm being quite defensive, I'm not letting anyone in. And if you do come close, you're going to have to kind of deal with my questioning, and I'll be quite defensive. But at the same time, this person has a lot of love in their heart as well. It's still that feminine, receptive energy. So I think you really do want someone. You do want maybe to be in love, especially with the King of Cups here. Deep down, you've got a well of emotion. And it could be about a past person. It could be about a fellow Capricorn. Or maybe it's a Queen of Swords. Maybe it's a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Or maybe it's a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer person that you're dealing with. Cancer is central here, so it could be a Cancerian that's interested in you, and it could also be that you're interested in a Cancerian person, or maybe that's who your heart is set on. And until this person maybe comes back, or you know, you're not really going to be entertaining anyone else. So many ways the story could go. Let's see. Okay, we've got Cancer again. And the Queen of Rods again. I always see the Queen of Rods as Cancer. Spirit knows that. So yeah, I think that maybe you're quite focused on a Cancerian woman, or you are a Capricorn woman, and there is a Cancerian that's very focused on you. Yeah, you could be, yeah. So it looks like this Queen of Rods person, if they are more of a male energy, it's definitely coming for you with the Chariot card. Very much putting themselves on the line, letting you know how they feel. They're not really being shy about it with the Queen of Rods here. And they could be quite sexual and sensual about it. They could be trying to enchant you and, you know, entice you with their sexuality. But for some reason, you're not satisfied with that. It's not quite enough. I think you are looking for love here with the King of Cups. You want real love, and maybe this person is offering you a fun time, or I mean, it may come across that way, that this person is more, maybe this person has a lot of options, they're quite flirtatious, and you know, you're wanting something solid and you want real love. And this person maybe has a lot of admirers and doesn't really seem to be settling down. It may seem that way, but with the Queen, with the person being represented by the Queen and the Chariot, I would say that they're quite certain that it's you they want to be with. And they want to kind of push things forward. They want the victory in the situation. It could be that there is slight power struggles as well in the relationship, where there is someone who maybe just wants to win you, you know, and is using their charms to try to do that, their sensuality, to try and win you over. Yeah, a lot of sexual energy here. We've got the Lovers card here again, to represent this kind of strong, passionate energy that seems to be here. We've got the Strength card at the base of the deck as well. So yeah, it looks like there's definitely someone that's interested in you, that's got a very strong sexual attraction to you. They do, I think, want to conquer you, okay, and that might be what's putting you off. But Spirit is saying that this possibly, if you feel like you've been in a rut, that this could possibly take you out of that rut that you've been in. I think that maybe you have been focused on something in the past, and like I said, it's some sort of ideal that is hard for anyone else to kind of measure up to. And it's almost like as well, like if it's not the real thing, you're not really interested. If it's just gonna be fun, it's just fun. You'll just take it for what it is and have fun with it. But I don't think you want to take this seriously. You're not. But this person seems to be coming to you with a certain amount of emotion. But I don't think you're taking it seriously. So what's hidden? So you're trying to put on this tough exterior, okay? That's what it seems like. And it's actually you not opening up that's kind of causing this situation. It's actually you're the one that's pushing this person away. Not really pushing them away, but not opening up to them. And they feel the love is for you. They feel like you're their perfect match. They do want to definitely get intimate with you, and they're very attracted to you. It also talks about decisions as well. They could feel like they're waiting for you to make a decision, especially with the Four of Swords here. They could be waiting patiently for you to kind of make a move, to get in contact. If this person hasn't been in contact, if you are waiting for someone to get in contact with you, they are thinking of you. And I think they could also be taking time to also contemplate how to move forward with you, and to, for them, they're certain that they're sexually attracted to you, whether or not that they love you or, want that kind of very loving relationship. I think they could be slightly kind of undecided about it. They're sure that they want the whole romance of it. I mean, it could be like a Leo that you're dealing with, or Sagittarius or Aries, but I'm getting Leo, especially with the Strength card here. It could be that this person likes the heady romance of it, the drama, and maybe you're quite serious, in your approach. And I think this person definitely, they want the drama, they want the fun, they want the excitement, but they're not sure whether or not they can maybe give you this full-on huge commitment, maybe. But that doesn't mean that they don't want you. Maybe they're just not as confident that they can be as serious about things as you. Sorry, 1 minute. Sorry about that. Sorry. Okay, yes, there's definitely some sort of waiting that they're doing, or thinking that they're doing, contemplation about a decision when it comes to love. But I can see here that they're quite certain on you. But yeah, I do also sense that there could be a bit of a power struggle, and a very kind of, you could be very different from each other, like I said. Both kind of coming together in kind of different ways. If you know what I mean, like you could be coming in very serious, they're coming in very lighthearted, but you both want you both want to be together. Okay, so now we've got, in the past we had the Ace of Rods and the King of Swords. So yes, it could be a Gemini as well that you're dealing with, possibly. Again, someone who, I think this person felt that, again, with the Ace of Rods here, we are looking at someone who has got a strong sexual attraction to you. Maybe this has been mainly sexual, and maybe that's what the Devil card is also telling us, that there is a very strong sexual tie here. So it could be like a friends with benefits thing that's developing into something, or so I just pull these cards out as I'm talking. But yeah, yeah, again with the King of Swords, there's someone who maybe isn't as emotional. So maybe that's what it is. You know, you're missing this fourth cup. You may be wanting more emotion, and this person I think is trying to still make it happen regardless. And you're like, no, I'm the King of Cups. I actually want love, and they're like, well, I can give you commitment. I can give you fun, but I'm not too sure if maybe they're ready for that very serious, long-term, serious relationship. You know. And I think this person was quite detached. This person could have even possibly played mind games, possibly as well. I mean, I'm not seeing a very negative energy here with the King of Swords. However, the King of Swords, and considering the situation, this person could have been very good with their words, and very much dominated the situation in a way, with their words, with what they say and how they said it, and maybe played a very good game. Okay. And the reason why I say game because I see you unsatisfied here. So this could also be read as, you know, you are loved up with this person, and this person does want to, you know, take things forward and find success in the relationship. But again, with a very strong sexual undertone, lots of passion and fun, and they want an adventure, you know. And maybe I'm still getting this opposites attracts things, like where you're like, no, I kind of like to just chill at home, maybe watch a movie, you know. I don't know. And they're kind of like more adventurous and dramatic. And that's not really satisfying, I think, for you in some way. Because we do see quite a beautiful new start here with the two aces. And again, there's these gifts I feel from the universe that you're being given, these new starts. This person could also see you as quite detached as well. So this is read in so many ways. This person could see you as quite detached, very much in your head, very much the businessman or businesswoman, you know, not really open for love per se, but more serious, more looks at a relationship as a partnership and like an agreement and a mutually beneficial thing, and very kind of straight lines, you know. But what they don't realize is that actually you're full of love. So maybe you need to show that more as well. If you do want things to work out with this person, that could also be advice for you as well. But there was an exciting new start. This person felt very excited by things in the past. And I think for you, you saw it as a brand new long-term relationship. And they were maybe more acting off instinct. And like I said, I do get the sense there's a possibility that they could have just said all the right things to get you. But you may feel like you want more. However, you do see yourself here with the relationship possibly continuing. And, you know, I think you do feel as well that even though this person may not be giving you everything that you want, that there's still a strong attachment to them. The chemistry is very strong. So I think it is a case of opposites are attracting each other, and you kind of hold on to each other, maybe because it is so exciting and it is so fun and it does satisfy those more carnal desires. that sometimes can be like bottomless pits. That you can never, it's like an insatiable appetite, possibly for each other. But you're in love. This is the thing. So they see this possibly as becoming quite a heavy kind of energy. Although again, we've got rods here. So again, there's this Leo energy, Sagittarius or Aries, but we are getting Leo here with the Strength card. So yeah, this person may see this relationship becoming a burden as much as it was fun, that in actual fact they've kind of created a rod for their own back, or it's now kind of, they feel like it will become a bit of a strain, or they feel that it will become a burden because they may not want to let go of you either. They don't want to let go of the connection. They really don't want to let go. But at the same time, I see that it could be a burden for them. But more so, I think I'm actually getting that this person just will not let go. This person's got no intention of letting go because they like the chemistry that you guys have. And with the Two of Wands, it will get to a point where this person knows they're going to have to make a decision about this. They know, they see it coming. They don't want to let you go. And they're going to have to decide on whether they're going to try something new, take the relationship to the next level, or go back to being whoever they were before they met you, or continue on their own journey separately as a solo, on their own. So they're going to be faced with that decision, and they know that, and then I don't think they're looking forward to it. They would rather, I guess, keep things more, hot and steamy and not too much burden. But anything that's worth anything, it comes at a price. It does come with some sort of sacrifice. So, and it's usually letting go of something you didn't need anyway. But this person maybe has to learn that. But with the Chariot card, the Ten of Wands, and the Lovers card, this person does not want to let go, and they do not want to lose either. They might be quite proud. And with the Strength card here, again, I think you are dealing with a Leo. And it is about this advice to you as well, that, as much as this person is enjoying the sensual side of things, it's like you are also participating in this. So if you don't want to be part of this, it is up to you to also show some restraint, or have a kind of like do the right thing. So it's not really about letting this person go completely or anything like that, but just knowing how to play it in a sense of knowing that maybe you have a lot of the power here, and maybe, often, especially if you're a female watching, and men will probably agree with this, a man will do a lot to get you on your own and to have his way with you or whatever, right? So the woman does hold a lot of the power, a lot of the sexual power in a relationship, which is very frustrating for men, I know sometimes. But often, but with women's empowerment and whatnot, women tend to just kind of feel more empowered to just indulge in their sexuality, which is fine. But then at the same time, it's that power that you do have in a situation. So you can always use it to your advantage if you do pull back a bit. Be a bit more of a tease, or a bit more of a, rather than kind of giving it to this person if you're not getting what you want. That's just my little speech. I want to start talking now. But yeah, so we've got the Queen of Swords. as the outcome. So yeah, it looks like you're going to be cutting this person out, or at least being defensive. But again, you also have a lot of love in your heart. And I think you're hoping that this person will come around, this person will prove to you that they are more than just, you know, wanting fun, or this person, we don't really wanting more fun. I think this person does want something, but maybe they're just not very deep right now. They're not really, you know, on that wavelength right now. But I think you're hoping this person will prove himself. It's like you're kind of taking control of the situation. You're kind of doing that whole, what I just said, kind of pulling back, making this person prove themselves a bit more, asking them more questions, and, you know, putting them on the spot a little bit, making them a bit uncomfortable. And with the Ten of Swords here and the Queen of Pentacles, this person feels like you've shut them out, and they feel completely defeated with the Ten of Swords. And this is you. They're thinking of you. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn. They will see you as being focused on your money, turning away from the situation possibly, and just leaving them out, like leaving them out in the cold, just leaving them. They may feel completely shot down by your words and your ability to be so detached. But yeah, they are pretty, I think, cut up about it towards the end of the month. They feel completely dejected. They may even feel backstabbed, betrayed, like you just completely abandoned them, and, you know, like they just did not see that coming, you know, really feeling defeated and feeling like they may even feel like they don't even have the strength to fight for it anymore, or they just don't think that you're interested anymore at all, and there's nothing left there. So yeah, they definitely feel this sword that you pull out towards the end of the month. They do feel that you're not taking any prisoners. You know, you may be really detached, not showing any emotion. And I think for this person, they are, you know, a Leo and in that energy. Or even if they're just kind of picking up that Leo vibe because we are in Leo season and they're very much in their emotions, you know. That really feeds their soul kind of thing. And to have you take that away, it makes them feel completely empty. Like the life's been taken out of them. You know. And I think that you say so many hurtful things that they just feel that they can't come back from it. So do be, again, that does also talk to the Strength card, do show restraint, do use wisdom. The High Priestess also says not everything needs to be said out loud, you know. So sometimes you can just know things and not really say it. Three of Cups talks about bonding, so I think that's really what you're wanting. You're wanting that true emotional bonding and connection with this person. And I think it can be achieved because there is definitely a strong bond here, and you definitely got a lot of love for this person. And this person's got a lot of passion towards you, so the potential is there, you know. I guess it all depends on, I don't know, I guess I should watch this space, I guess, but I'm going to go ahead and take this through to the extended reading. I'm going to round up the reading and clarify it, and I'm also going to look at the strengths and weaknesses of the relationship and the karmic connection that you have and Spirit's advice, the obstacles that you have and how to overcome them. And I'm also going to look at the next 3 months, how this relationship or how your love life will develop over the next 3 months, and also pull some oracle cards just for messages from Spirit, and I will be reading from the book as well. So yeah, it's about another 20 minutes or so. It always gets more fun over there, so please do join me there. If I don't see you there, then I hope to see you on Instagram. I'm on there daily. I'm also on Facebook weekly. I do love readings and general readings on Facebook, and you can see me on Teespring, buy items, merchandise to support the channel as well. And I'm sure that you will love them for birthday presents and stuff as well. And if you want your own reading, get in touch with me at persephonesjourney@gmail.com. All right, take care, Capricorn. Bye.